Hey guys, Dave. I'm at the West Prairie Cemetery here in Linn County, a few miles west and north of Central City, Iowa. Pretty small little cemetery here. We're not too far from the Wapsie River, I'm guessing. We're off Wapsie Ridge. This is a small cemetery here. As you can see, there's some recent burials out here, so it's still an active cemetery. Kratzer family. If this is your first video you've seen, what I like to do is just kind of walk around some of the cemeteries here in eastern Iowa. Just kind of videotape as I walk, kind of focusing on the stones. If there's some history to the cemetery, if I know it, I'll sure share it. But I don't do a lot of planning on these things. I just kind of pick a nice day. Cues. Go out for a walk. Basically, I just kind of walk and talk, I guess. Carpenter family, Duvall family. The cemetery needs a little cleaning, but it's in good shape. I mean, it is being maintained, so that is nice. It just needs to kind of get a spring cleanup out here, I'm sure. Survived the storm that we had here in Linn County in August 2020. Took down a lot of trees. It looks like they escaped it here this far north. As you get into Marion, Cedar Rapids area, some of those cemeteries took quite a beating if they had a lot of trees from the storm. A couple broken stones here. And I want to say Griffin. Broken stone, but it's with its base, so it could be repaired if need be. Civil War veteran here. Can't quite read it. Got the monument kind of getting buried there. Stoddard family, 1895. And like I said, these videos aren't going to be anything more than really, again, me just kind of walking around and just trying to observe the stones. One lost here at a time. I'm sure there's quite a few more unmarked burials out here, or burials that have just kind of been lost at a time. Kind of interesting one here. Powers family. There's probably the mother stone and father stone kind of buried over there, I'm guessing. A broken one here. Oh, this is a long time broken one. It's been fixed. I'll show you that in a second. Unfortunately, I can't read the stone, but you can see it was attempted to be fixed with a some sort of epoxy, I'm guessing. It's pretty old though. The fix is pretty old, and it broke again. You can see all the growth on it, but it's still together. So if somebody really wants to take time, it can be fixed. And there's lots of ways of fixing stones. I don't know. People use mortar and different types of epoxy. I'm no expert, so which is the best method, which one's the worst. David Saxton. Oh, these would be two old, very old stones here. One here, one here. They have a more modern current monument here. David and Jane Saxton, 1784 to 1858. And then Jane M. Saxton, 1790 to 1870. Two very old monuments here that have been identified and had a more modern plaque placed. So definitely very, very early births here. Probably the earliest births in the cemetery, I'm guessing. Conditions of the stone might have been old field stone or something like that from their farm. Don't know. Interesting to find some history out there. Any history I find on these guys when I get back and do some research, I will sure put in the video here about the folks. The child, Lillian Revelon, 1900 to 1901, so less than a year. This is kind of like a little more family plot here. So I figure out the video. It's got some stone. The stone bed is kind of raised up there. It's kind of depressed into the ground now. Lacey, there's some Lacey's in the area still, I know. More very current burial it looks like here. John Bell. Born in Marion in 1930. Father of Michael and Gordon Bell. Husband of Gerd Bell. I know there's definitely some Bells I know in the Linn County area, Marion area still, so I'm sure probably family. I've only been in Linn County here for 21 years. Came out here with the job and still here. Bell family. So yeah, definitely Bell family has been here in this area quite a while. Luther and Laverne Bell. Alright guys, so this is like I said, this is the West Prairie Cemetery in Linn County, Iowa, kind of northwest of Central City, Iowa. Small cemetery in a developed area. I mean, a developed by county standards area here. So I'm sure there are a lot of old family buried here, still found in Linn County, Iowa. But I hope you like these videos. Again, it's just gonna be me talking. I'm sure I'll put tidbits and pictures in as I walk of people of graves I walk by, if I can find a photograph of them. Gives me something to research. These videos aren't gonna be fancy, just me walking around, just looking at the different graves, trying to videotape as I go. I get a little exercise, and you guys get a video to hopefully watch for more than 30 seconds. Maybe not, I don't know, and that's okay. But I post these things about once a week as I have content to do. If I do them on Sundays mostly. I do famous graves every Monday. I do Goonies stuff usually every Wednesday, and then I do odds and ends as I film them. So, like I said, if you like what you see, just like, subscribe, whatever. If you got a cemetery in eastern Iowa you want me to check out, leave something in the comments, and if I'm in that area, I can sure hit that cemetery if I'm in the area. If you got somebody specific you want to see, as long as it's in, definitely if it's in Linn County, I'll do my best to try to find them and do a video of them. If not, if it's in eastern Iowa, if I'm nearby, I'll try to keep a record of it, and if I'm nearby, I'll try to stop in and do that cemetery as well. All right, guys. Like I said, thanks for watching, and until the next video.